Some of these are some shit movies. Man, some of these, I'm not sure what they are. Like, what is this? What one is this? All right, let's do it, dude. Let's do it. X-Men or Planet of the Apes? I'll be honest, I haven't seen the newest Planet of the Apes movie. I've seen the older one. And X-Men, I don't like superhero movies. Honestly, for that alone, I'm going to say, boom, Planet of the Apes. Because freaking superhero movies, there's very few that are actually that good in my opinion. However, dude, Shrek versus Transformers. First Transformers was fucking lit. First Transformers was lit. Shrek's a good movie, but bro, I'd watch Transformers over Shrek any day of the week. All right, Marvel or Lord of the Rings? It's not even fucking close. Lord of the Rings smokes Marvel. Like, literally smoked. This is like Mike Tyson in his prime versus just some random boxer. This fucking Marvel got knocked out. Marvel's done. The Matrix or Star Trek? Yeah, The Matrix, 100%. Die Hard or Rocky? Okay, then that's a tough one. Rocky gave us more, bro. You got Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4. He took on the Russian. He ended the Cold War himself. Like, I think we got to do Rocky over Die Hard. I guess there was a Die Hard 2, right? Die Hard was great as for a solo movie. The greatest Christmas movie of all time is Die Hard, ladies and gentlemen. But Rockies gave us a whole bunch of great movies, okay? And especially the first Rocky. First Rocky was solid. We're doing Rocky. I've never seen this movie, and you guys are going to hate me for it because I know this is a classic versus Men in Black. But I'll be honest, Men in Black, it was all right, but it wasn't that good. And I know that this movie was a classic. It probably better. So just for that reason, I'm going to take it in front of the Men in Black. Blade Runner and Fast and the Furious. Let's be real. You could just both say both of these lose at this point and that's what I'm actually going to do because Blade Runner or Fast and the Furious, they've made about 1 billion Fast and the Furious movies. The very first one was good and the rest are just like, they just fell off super hard. Blade Runner, I've never seen it, but obviously it wasn't that great because nobody talks about it. So we're just going to say both of them lose. This is a fucking draw. Pirates of the Caribbean versus Harry Potter. The first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, solid. Second one, all right. They went downhill after that. All right. Harry Potter, solid the whole way through. Amazing books. Made a great game. Solid game. Harry Potter, easy victory over Pirates of the Caribbean. All right. Now let's go to the other side here. We got Jack Ryan or Mission Impossible. I'll take Mission Impossible. All right. The Mission Impossible movies are pretty solid. Jack Ryan, I think I've seen this. I mean, it wasn't that great. This one right here. What is this, chat? Help me out here. What is this? What is this supposed to be? No clue. All right. James Bond, easy victory. All right. Jurassic Park or Indiana Jones? First Jurassic Park was tremendous, right? The first time you ever seen it. Second one was like, it's all right. They had the cool scene with the velociraptors going through the field. That was like one of the coolest scenes ever. But after that, it was just like, all right, let's just keep pumping them out and see how much money we can make off of this Jurassic Park movie and dinosaurs, and let's CGI everything and make it into, I don't know, it's a fucking money grab. Where Indiana Jones, you have some classics right here. You got some classic. It's all the OG Indiana Jones movies. Easy victory. It's not even close. Wipes the floor with Jurassic Park. The only thing Jurassic Park's got going for it was the first movie, bro. After that, nah. Alien or Toy Story? 100% Alien. I mean, Toy Story's cool and all, but it can't compete with Alien. It can't compete with Alien. Now, this one's interesting because the OG Star Wars movies, the first ever 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? With Luke Skywalker, fucking great movies. Masterpieces, matter of fact. Some of our greatest movies of all time. Straight up. Okay, the prequels, hit and miss. They had some good moments, right? The newest ones, ever since Disney bought it, complete dog shit. Complete and utter dog shit movies. They've made, maybe The Mandalorian season 1 was and then maybe like Rogue One, and outside of that, dog shit. But still, I will be, just because the OG movies, we're having Star Wars. Star Wars still beats out. It's Ocean's 11, bro. Like it was a good movie, but you can't, even with you can't let it say it beat the OGs, right? All right, Terminator, and I think this is Saw. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this Saw? Isn't this supposed to be Saw here? Dude, Kenobi's fucking sucks, bro. Straight up. Kenobi sucks. This is a disgrace to fucking Star Wars movies. Can't see it? Boom, right here. Hannibal? Doesn't matter. Terminator all day. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Terminator 1, dope. Terminator 2, freaking tremendous. Terminator 3, It's kind of questionable, but all right. Just because of Terminator 2, boom, easy victory. All right, next up, we got Spider-Man and Dark Knight. All right, the Dark Knight and Spider-Man. The first Spider-Mans, they're pretty good. I haven't seen any of the newest ones, but I'll tell you what, they don't even come close. They don't even come close to the Christian Bale freaking Batman series, okay? Easily Christian Bale Batman series, best superhero movies of all time. Of all time. It's not even close out here. It's not even close when it comes to that. All right, what's up? Round 2, we got Planet of the Apes or Transformers. Transformers, still over Planet of the Apes. Transformers wins. Bumblebee to victory. All right. Lord of the Rings or The Matrix? Dear God, we got a couple of heavyweights right here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a couple of heavyweights right here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's the thing. The first ever Matrix, maybe one of the greatest movies of all time. But then after that, Matrix 2, 3, freaking so on, it fell off hard. Let's be real. It fell off hard, man. Dude, so for like the first movie, if you take the first movie 1-to-1 against any Lord of the Rings movie, it will beat it. But as a trilogy, there's no fucking way, dude. Lord of the Rings still wins. It wins. It wins. Rocky and this movie, I'll be honest, I never seen it. But it was, like in this, if I had seen it, I'm going to guess it might have actually beat Rocky. But because I haven't seen it, I was willing to put it ahead of Men in Black because Men in Black is aight. It is aight. Rocky, though, dude, Rocky's fucking... The first, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 Rockies, solid. They're solid, dude. You can't beat them. But when it comes to... especially, like, the story behind how Rocky was created with Sylvester Stallone and whatnot, I'm doing it. I've never seen this movie, but I'm doing it. Harry Potter easy goes into victory because this was a draw between these two. Neither one of them advanced. So Harry Potter, boom, right into the semifinals or the quarterfinals. All right, now let's go back up. We got James Bond or Mission Impossible. James Bond. James Bond is better than Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible is cool. It's got some good moments. The very first Mission Impossible was solid, but dude, James Bond's a classic. You can't beat out Bond. You can't beat out Bond, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Now we got Indiana Jones versus Alien. It's kind of the same thing. Like Alien, one of the greatest horror movies of all time. The very first one, absolutely. The very first one ever produced. But when you put it up against the OG Indiana Jones movies, the multiple, it just can't hang with all of them. It can't hang with the continued success, right? So, boom, for that reason, Indiana Jones. All right, this is interesting here. We got Star Wars, and we got Terminator. Terminator 2 was solid. The first one was solid. 3 really fell off. And then basically any of the other Terminator movies created after that were just pretty trash. But Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 were pretty damn good. Like I said, OG Star Wars movies, tremendous. Some of the greatest movies, right? When I was a kid growing up watching Luke Skywalker, fucking Yoda, and all that, dear God. It was some of the greatest movies ever created. Every kid wanted to be a damn Jedi. All right. Prequels, like I said, hit and miss. They had their good moments. Newest stuff, that's all I got to say. All right. Even then, though, it still holds up better than Terminator, because Terminator's only got the first 2 movies, man. It's only got 1 and 2. It's only got 1 and 2. So apparently there was like a buy down here because we got Dark Knight. You know, it didn't have to go up against anything else. All right, here we go. Star Wars versus The Dark Knight in the quarterfinal. It's going to piss some people off. But Batman, The Dark Knight trilogy overall compared to all of Star Wars, if it was just the OG 3 Star Wars, it would beat it. But Batman, Dark Knight, Christian Bale, those 3, when you get that going up against Scarecrow, the Joker, right, Bane, as those 3 movies versus Star Wars as a whole, it beats it. It beats it. Batman takes it out. It takes it out, man. All right, we got Transformers versus Lord of the Rings on this side in the quarterfinal. We got Bumblebee, Beep Bop Boop with freaking Optimus Prime and Megatron taking on damn Frodo's, a bunch of hobbits and Lord of the Rings, and Gandalf. Let's be real, ladies and gentlemen. This one ain't even close. It's an easy one. This is like John Jones against Cyril Gahn. Gonna go in there for an easy choke out. Lord of the Rings takes it out, easy peasy, and bundles it up into a scrap pile and sends it out of Middle Earth. All right, there you go. Lord of the Rings wipes the floor with it. Wipes the floor. Now, Rocky versus Harry Potter. Rocky versus Harry Potter, ladies and gentlemen. Rocky steps into the ring against Harry Potter, and Harry Potter Avada Kedavras that motherfucker right out of the ring, across the room, and he slams into a wall and falls into a heaping pile right there. Harry Potter, easy victory over Rocky. Easy victory. It's not... It really wasn't close. Now we got Bond and Indiana Jones. Be honest, this is actually a really solid toss-up here, right? Like, all the Bond movies, Indiana Jones. Now, there's obviously been some Bond movies that are not as good. The recent ones have actually been pretty damn solid. Back in the day, maybe there was like some hit-or-miss Bond movies. Indiana Jones, the OGs, so good, man. But any of that new shit they've made since then, nah. The one where he's with damn Shia LaBeouf, and they got the skull and whatnot. Are you kidding me? The hell's going on with that? Like, straight up, I don't know if there ever was like really that bad of a Bond movie. Maybe one was like all right, but that one, the freaking skull, hell no. I think for that reason, I think Bond just always been solid. It's like you know what, you're always gonna get a good movie out of a Bond movie. I don't think a Bond movie can ever be bad. I don't think it can ever be bad. I think Bond takes out Indiana Jones. It's close. It's close though, because the OG Indiana Jones movies were great, freaking tremendous. But straight up, I think Bond is able to do it. I think Bond's able to do it. Just overall, Indiana Jones was slipping recently. They were slipping. All right. And it all comes down to the semifinal. We got 4 finalists here, ladies and gentlemen. On one side of the bracket, we got Lord of the Rings. We got Harry Potter. On the other side of the bracket, we got James Bond taking on the Dark Knight. Dark Knight trilogy. Let's see. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. If we're talking just OG 3 Lord of the Rings movies, that's really tough to beat. Harry Potter, if you're talking all 7 of them, I mean, like, I don't think Harry Potter ever slipped on the movies, and they created 7 solid ones. Lord of the Rings, you start throwing in The Hobbit, you know, you start throwing in some other stuff. The recent series, like the recent series was all right. Hobbits were all right. So I'll let you decide, chat. Am I making this decision off of just the OG Lord of the Rings, the OG 3? Or are we making this combined together? I almost think we should have to do it combined together. I almost think we need to do it combined together because, like, 7 movies of Harry Potter versus... I almost think we got to do it combined. It's the body of work? Yeah, I think it's got to be the body of work. It's the body of work, honestly. The OG 3 were so good. But I think that, like, Harry Potter never missed, dude. I don't think Harry Potter ever produced a movie that was below an 8. Now, like, Fellowship of the Ring was probably like a 9.5. Two Towers was probably a 10. And then Return of the King was probably like a 9. Right? But then The Hobbit, I mean, bro, we're talking some of those movies were like a 6. Right? We're talking the recent series was like a 6. So, honestly, I think Harry Potter, when it comes to the body of the work, it actually wins out. Now, if you were like, you could choose to watch all the Harry Potter movies or just the OG 3 Lord of the Rings, I'd watch the OG 3 Lord of the Rings. But if you were like, you have to watch every single Lord of the Rings movie versus the Harry Potter ones, I'm watching Harry Potter at that point. For that reason, Harry Potter's winning. Harry Potter's winning. Which is absurd because, honestly, when I went into this, I didn't think it had it. But if we're talking body of work, I think that's how it's got to be. I think it's how it's got to be. We got Bond versus The Dark Knight. Be straight up. Bond's got a whole damn lot of movies, but I don't, like, when you talk about the body of work of the Dark Knight trilogy, Christian Bale, I don't think it can compete. Those movies were like, every single one was like 9.5 or above. And they never missed. Motherfucking, we're talking about some of the greatest acting of all time with Heath Ledger as Joker, bro. Heath Ledger's Joker, some of the greatest acting of all time. I got to give it to Dark Knight over Bond. I got to give it to Dark Knight over Bond. Like, they just did too well in the trilogy, bro. They did it too well. This is Dark Knight, bro. You see this? It's the Dark Knight trilogy. It's the trilogy. It's not all Batman. It's the trilogy. I guess in that case, maybe we should do this because it really is like the Fellowship of the Ring. All right. With a crazy come out of behind victory, boom, Lord of the Rings. Because we're going to say it's actually the trilogy because it can't. If this is the trilogy, then we can say this is the trilogy, okay? With an absurd, like, freaking out of the back WWE style, Lord of the Rings comes back out, steps into the ring as Harry Potter and Dark Knight Christian Bale are in there, and out of nowhere with a metal chair, where Lord of the Rings just bop slams Harry Potter in the back, drops him, and is drug out of the arena, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd's going wild. What the f*** is going on? Christian Bale out here suited up as Batman as a bunch of hobbits step into the freaking ring. Holy shit. What's going on? The trilogy versus the trilogy. The Dark Knight starting off up against the ropes. A freaking shoots and ladders match, ladies and gentlemen. Hobbits are flying through the air. Gandalf comes out of nowhere, blasts freaking Christian Bale. He comes back spending billions and billions of dollars on crazy tech, only to be thwarted by a crazy elf, a freaking dwarf, and Aragorn. And ladies and gentlemen, here at the end, the last one standing, Lord of the Rings, if we're talking trilogy, it wins out. Who would have thought? What a crazy come behind victory. We thought it was out of here. It was out, and then it somehow springs back up and ends up coming in for the fucking win. Ladies and gentlemen, who would have guessed it? The upset from behind. The dark horse. Absolutely thought to be out of the arena, but somehow comes back and ends up winning, ladies and gentlemen. The Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings. It beats out Christian Bale and the Dark Knight. It beats it out. There you go. Bracket fight movies. We've done it. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, dude. Yo, Barney Clack, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the pack. White Sox, thanks for the 46 months. Party time, yo, bro. Thank you. Appreciate the 46-month resub. You might not agree with every choice, but you agree with the end result. Happy we could agree on that, brother. All right, chat. That's actually going to end up being the final for today for our Sunday stream, man. Everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for chilling. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for spending your time with me in the pack today. Like always, if you're out there, you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the follow button here on Twitch before you go. You can follow me on the gram, TSM_Viss, Twitter, TSMViss, TikTok Viss, YouTube, link in the chat. Yo, if you're out there and you follow me on Twitch and you don't follow me on at least one of the platforms, go follow me on one of those platforms at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum. Either follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Preferably YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter, because TikTok can't be trusted either. All right. There's no guarantee I'll always be on Twitch in the future, so please follow me on one of those other platforms so you know what's going on, all right? And if you're looking to grab any of the merch, it's on the VissWolfpackShop.com. Link in the chat right there, baby. We got the Hydra Jugs up on the shop. We got all the Viss Wolfpack apparel up on the shop. If you guys are looking to pick them up, if you need yourself a nice water jug for the summer here to help keep you hydrated, boom, put it at your desk. Take it with you on the go. It's a nice carry handle right here. Holds 70 ounces of water. Boom, you can pick yourself up a brand new, solid Viss Hydra jug. You can rep it, baby. We got our shirts up on the shop. We got the Way Better shirts, Wolfpack shirts, baby onesies, hoodies, all sorts of stuff, mouse pads, etc. We got coffee mugs, hats, all sorts of stuff on the shop. If you want to check it all out, head over there, hit catalog.